than Red October. Nothing.
Hi everyone, it's me James. I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Philly Sports and Events. So last week, the Philadelphia Eagles lost to the Bucks. They're not playing good. That's all I have to say. Even though they have a bunch of players are out on injury, good players such as Devontae Smith, A.J. Brown, Britton Covey, and Lane Johnson. But the final score of the game was Bucks 33, Eagles 16. And that's really bad. Because they still got Jalen Hurts as the quarterback. And they got Saquon Barkley. The Eagles should have done better than that. And the problem I'm having with the Philadelphia Eagles is every year at the beginning of the season, and it seems like they got a good quarterback and they got all the weapons and it's going to be a good season and the Eagles is going to be a good football team. But then after a few games, and it's always the same thing. Jalen Hurts, a few years ago, was Carson Wentz. They play good at the beginning when they first start with the team. And then once they get paid, right, they get paid big money and made into the Eagles franchise quarterback. And then all of a sudden they start to regress and they're just not playing as good as they used to. Maybe it's the money. I don't know, but it seems to be a problem. So, on the social media, a lot of people are calling for Eagles head coach Nick Sirianni to be fired. And we'll see. Because they're playing the Browns this Sunday after the bye week. If the Eagles lose again, and I think Nick Sirianni is going to be running out of excuses. I heard Coach Nick's interview after the loss to the Tampa Bay Bucks on the WIP Sports Radio. And the team's record is they have lost 6 of the last 8 games. But the way Nick spins the thing and says that because last year's games, it shouldn't count because they got new players this year. It's not the same team. And this year, they're 2-2. 2-2 is okay, but it's not impressive. And a lot of callers and also on the social media, people say that Eagles is not an elite team like they should be. So the head coach shouldn't say that the team's record, they lost 6 out of the past 8 games, doesn't count, because it does count. When you look at the sports betting is very popular nowadays. Everybody bets on, online with FanDuel, DraftKings, and that's how the sports books looks at that the Eagles lost 6 out of the past 8 games. They're not going to look at, just say this, because it's a different team this year. There are new players added to the team and old players left the team. So the record's 2-2. It doesn't work that way. So I'm sorry, Nick Sirianni. Whatever he say, it does not make any sense to me. So it was kind of embarrassing because halfway through the game, the Tampa Bay Bucks, it was leading the game with a score of 24-0. The Eagles did not score anything halfway through the game. So, I mean, you got to look at the whole thing. It's not a good game, and it is embarrassing for the Philadelphia Eagles. But, that's what it is. And now it's the postseason baseball. And the Philadelphia Phillies, they they had a bye week also because they were the number 2 seed in the National League, so they get to skip a week while other teams are playing such as the wild card teams. They're playing an Eagle. I mean, the Phillies get to skip a week, and now they're playing the New York Mets, and they lost the first game. It was kind of weird because the Phillies was good and they were supposed to win that first game. Till all the Zach Wheeler was the pitcher and he did a good job all the way through bottom of sixth inning, and the Phillies was leading the Mets with a score of 1, and the Mets had 0. But then the manager Rob Thompson, he decided to change the pitcher, and they do that because nowadays with the modern baseball they only allow the starting pitcher to pitch so many innings and so many pitches, so they don't risk of injuring their arm. But after the Phillies pitcher was changed, and then things start to go bad. Like on the top 8th inning, the Mets scored 5 runs. And even just on the very top of the 8th inning, when the Phillies start to lose, and I I was out there at the Cavanaugh's River Deck in Philadelphia watching the Phillies game. And I told the people that sit at the table next to me, I said, I gotta go because I already know. It's just like the Philadelphia Eagles. Things are gonna turn bad, right? They win at the beginning and then they lose at the end. That's how it is with the Eagles and the Phillies. I already know it's Philly sports. So I told him I gotta go. Some of the people at the table disagree with me. And I told him, if I don't leave, and I'm going to get mad, I'm going to break the TV just like the Cowboy fans do. So I left. And by the time I got home, the game was just about to finish up. And the final score was Mets 6, Phillies 2, and they lost that first game, which they really should have won that game. And maybe the Phillies manager should have kept Zach Wheeler a little longer to pitch maybe just one more inning, and maybe this wouldn't happen. But things happens, and there's always bad luck for Philly sports. But on the Sunday, the next game, the Phillies start to pick up some momentum. So at the 6th inning, Bryce Harper had a 2-run home run, and the Phillies start to play good with a final score of Mets 6 and Phillies 7, 1 by 1 point. And that's all matters because in the pro sports, the only thing matters is a win. A win is a win. You just can't afford to lose. So now the Mets and the Phillies are evened out for the first 2 games. So we'll see what happens. It's up to the next 5 games. 3 out of 5 now. So the Phillies will be playing in New York City with New York Mets for the next 2 games, and then they're coming back to Philadelphia on Friday. So all we can do is wait and see. And also on Sunday, the Eagles will be playing the Cleveland Browns at home, and I'm gonna go out there to tailgate. And next week, after Sunday the Eagles game, next Monday I'll be going on a cruise to the Caribbean. So I'm not gonna be around here. So there will be no show next week, but I'll I'll keep up on the Phillies series with the Mets, the National League uh, Championship Series, and also I'll be watching I'll try to watch the Eagles game, and just go from there. So enough said about Philly sports. Now I'm gonna get to the events. I don't like to talk a whole lot about the sports because it's always disappointing in Philadelphia with the Philly sports. That's why my show it's mostly about the events that are surrounding the Philly sports, because I love the all the pro sports events. You go out there, meet the players, and you get some free stuff. Uh, it really, I know I show off a lot of free stuff I get from the sports events, but it's not that, like I need those things or I'm greedy. I just want the free stuff. To me, such as like this Phillies home run hat, home run straw hat, and the shirt. It says "Ring the Bell." I got this shirt from last year's Phillies postseason game from the Red October bus stopped outside of the Chicken Pete's in South Philadelphia. They were tossing the T-shirt off the bus, and this is as you can see on the back, it's Coca-Cola and the Phillies logo around it. To me, the things I get for free, they're sports memorabilia, and I guess I'm a collector. I do collect these things, as you can see. I got tons of stuff. The free rally tail from Super Bowl in Las Vegas, and all kinds of stuff. A lot of the things I got for free. Yingling Flyers hockey puck. A lot of the stuff are for free, and I got a lot of stuff, and I collect the things, and that's why I go out to the events, because the events are fun, and sometimes you can win tickets to the pro sports games, and it doesn't matter if the team, the sports team play, doesn't matter they win or lose, and I'm always happy because I had a good time at those events, and I get the free shirt and hats and all kinds of sports memorabilia I get to keep for memories. So let's get to the events. On Saturday, September 28th, it was the 97 radio station 97.5, the Fanatic Fan Fest of 2024. That's the big event in Philadelphia every year for the pro sports. And in the past, like last year, they had the Fall Out Boy concert, and then they would have a whole bunch of pro sports players from Phillies and Eagles, Sixers to be there, and signing autographs, and they're on the stage talk about their team. But this year, for some reason, they only had one basketball player there from the Sixers, and last year they had Nick Foles. Nick Foles from the Eagles Super Bowl champ. But this year there just isn't a whole lot going on, and the day of the event, it was it was cold and a little bit rainy. So it's just not really happening, but you know, it was still fun though. It was still a lot of fun because it's a big event, both inside and outside of the Xfinity Live, and the Sixers was out there. They were handing out free T-shirt, and FanDuel Sportsbook was there also. They had the game set up. They had a big roulette wheel, and you can stand in you can pick one of the number and stand on it, and then after they spin the roulette wheel, if it land on that number, and you get to win a real prize. But if you don't win, they give you a pair of FanDuel sunglasses, which is, you know, everybody wins. And then they had a football toss contest. They had 3 stations set up, and people are competing to get toss the football into the hole on the board, and you know, people compete. If you win something. I did not win, so you know, I got a hat. You know, so it was good. And Wendy's was out there. They had coupons for the Wendy's restaurant, and also they had the cornhole game, and you can win stuff too. And then they had people to spin the wheel. The wheel game is always fun. You spin the wheel, and then you know, you get to pick a prize. So let me show you the stuff I got from this the Fanatic Fan Fest of 2024. So this is what I'm talking about, the FanDuel Sports. I picked a white hat for to play the football toss. It is I'll show you. When I went to the concert week prior, FanDuel was also there, and I picked out the red hat. So now I have both red and white FanDuel's hat. 2 hats. I got this blanket from Wendy's. You can unzip and unfold into a picnic blanket. I won this from playing the cornhole game. I played like 3-4 times, and finally I got one sandbag into the cornhole, and they gave me a zip up picnic blanket. A coffee mug from Comcast Business. Some drawstring bags from the Family and Company Jewelers. Bunch of sunglasses. Brotherly Love T-shirt from Sixers. Here's another Sixers T-shirt. They tie it up because sometimes they toss them or they shoot them from a T-shirt toss gun. I have not even opened this up to take a look at yet. Here it is. It says Philly. That's a Sixers T-shirt. It's a large size. It seems like Sixers, all they got is large. I need an extra large, but it's okay. It might fit. Wendy's football. I can always use this for autograph. Wendy's water bottle. some chip clip. More sunglasses. A yo-yo. A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff I got from the Fun Fest. And it was fun, you know, just to go out there, walk around, and see what's going on, and, you know, meet the people that you know from tailgating out there. So it was fun.
Go Birds, right? Can I hear Go Birds? Go Birds! Can I hear Fuck Dallas? Fuck Dallas! Can I hear in your best Tom McGinnis voice, give me a get excited on 3. 1, 2, 3! Get excited!
On Sunday, September 29th, like I said, I went to Kavanaugh's River Deck to watch the Eagles game. They had an all-you-can-eat buffet and all-you-can-drink for $20. They do this for each one of the Eagles game. It is like a tailgate party. So this time, it was from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. because it is a 1 p.m. game. And they had $20 all-you-can-eat brunch. They put out breakfast items such as French toast sticks, eggs, and breakfast sausage. And they also had a lot of fried appetizer food, such as mozzarella sticks. It was really good. They use high quality food, so everything tastes good. And then it was all you can drink. You can get canned beer, or you can get mixed drinks. So there were a bunch of stuff for to eat and drink for 2 hours. And some of you may say, then what am I going to do once the game starts? So what I do is, before they put the food away, before the game starts, I stack up on food. I get a couple plates of food and leave it on my table. And then I just drink water because I don't drink that much alcohol. So I'll have like 1 or 2 drinks before the game starts, or during the tailgate party, and then I'm okay for the game. And it was fun. So we were out there on the river deck, right on top of Delaware River, next to Dave and Buster's and Penn's Landing. Watched the game out there. It was a lot of fun. I love that place. Even though the Eagles lost, hopefully they win playing the Browns this Sunday. And on Monday, September 30th, it was, I went to the All-Pro Philly show, which is a radio show they do each week at the Chicken Pete's in Marlton, New Jersey, and they have, each week they would feature an current Eagle player. This time it was Jeremiah Trotter Jr., which is a really good player to catch, because his father Jeremiah Trotter is a Hall of Fame player for the Philadelphia Eagles. And now his son is playing. Same thing, the radio show and the fans get to meet the player and get autographs and picture taking. So I had a couple of 8x10 pictures signed by Jeremiah Trotter Jr. And then at the end of the show, when the player comes off the stage, he would take a picture with you standing up. So, I have been going to Chicken Pete's in Marlton every Monday for the All-Pro Philly show. Even though at the Chicken Pete's in South Philly, at the same time, 6 p.m., they have the Brandon Graham show, and then from 7 p.m. on, they in South Philly Chicken Pete's, they have the Players Lounge. It started on September 30th. I did not go, but those shows, the Players Lounge also features a current Eagle player each week. And this year, I went to the first couple of the Brandon Graham show, and they were signing autographs there too. All right, back to Monday night at the Chicken Pete's in Marlton. So after the All-Pro Philly show, at 7:30 p.m. there's another radio show. It is called the Blindside Show, and featuring former Eagles player Todd Herman and Trey Thomas. And it's a fun show to watch. I stay and I watch a little bit of that show. It is fun. So each week there are 2 shows at Chicken Pete's. Each Monday there are 2 shows at Chicken Pete's in Marlton, New Jersey. And also there are 2 shows at Chicken Pete's in South Philadelphia. Mondays are the best. And on Wednesday, October 2nd, it was a big event, a big, exciting event. It is the Phillies postseason Red October bus tour. I waited all year for this. I was hoping the Phillies make to the playoff games because I love the Big Red October bus tour. This time, the first stop was at the Comcast Center, and then they stopped at the Citizens Bank in Center City, Philadelphia, briefly on the way to City Hall. And then there are a couple other stops in the afternoon at Conshohocken and Media, PA, Pennsylvania. I didn't go to those, so I just went to the earlier ones. So the bus prepares to leave from the Citizens Bank Park. They get the DJ and the Bull Girls and all the Phillies people on there. I actually went to the Citizens Bank Park where the Phillies plays, and I, I got I guess I'm the first one that got the rally towel from them directly from the ballpark. And there were some other fans there, and the TV news crew was out there. And then the bus goes to the first stop, Comcast Center in Philadelphia. When I got there were already lots and lots and lots of fans, Phillies fans, waiting for the bus. And I love when the bus, the Red October bus motorcade arrives. There was the Hatfield hot dog truck and the Phillies pickup truck and some other sponsors vehicles are in the motorcade, and then they have the police escort, so when they arrive it's nice and loud with the police siren going off. And then they did things a little different this year. Instead of have the Bull Girls come out of the bus and also tossing the rally towel from on top of the bus, the NBC Sports Philadelphia actually set up a tent near the entrance of the Comcast Center away from the bus, and you have to go there to line up, and then they stamp you, and then they give you a Red October rally towel, and also a cheer card like this. Let's go Phillies. National League East Division champions. It's a new cheer card for this year. They also got some right here. Always game day ready. Phillies Beats necklace. So, since they made that change, they're handing stuff out at the tent, and I was nearby the big Red October bus. I was also making video of the bus, so when they announced that you gotta go back there nearby the Comcast entrance at the tent to get all the free stuff, and everybody rushed up back there, and the line was really long. So by the time I get over there, there was so many people there, it was really hard to get back there. By the time I get back there, and they say they already ran out of the cheer cards, which is kind of strange because they know this is a big stop, and they know there are going to be a lot of fans there. So they should have boxes and plenty of the cheer cards ready, but they ran out of the cheer cards. And but I got a towel earlier, and then I got another towel from the people that come out of the bus later on, and they were handing out some rally towels. So I got the Beats necklace from the tent, and that's all I got from there. And then the bus was there for about good couple hours because they were also doing a Phillies postseason pregame show there. with some of the NBC Sports Philadelphia Phillies pre and post game show hosts. So they were doing a TV show there, and I got on NBC 10 News. I got on TV News. You got to see this.
After year, but I really feel the optimism this Red October. I really feel the excitement, and actually we've been seeing more and more people coming throughout. So we saw you at Citizens Bank Park. You came from Pennsauken. Talk to us about, did you plan around the big bus today?
I'm so excited because it's a Red October. Yes. Let's go Phillies, yes.
Just talk to me about the energy in the city this time of year.
Every year when we have the Red October, the energy is blowing out the roof. It's crazy because we're going for the World Series this year.
There we go. Let's go Phillies. I love it. You can see Monty G's here. He made it to Comcast. Monty.
That was awesome. I was so excited about the Red October bus event and the Phillies in the playoffs, and I didn't know what to say, so I just keep on cheering for the Phillies. I didn't even hear what the host was saying to me, the news guy. I just say, "Let's go Phillies!" That's all I can think of at the time. And Monty G was there. He was also interviewed by the Channel 10 News. There were a lot of Phillies fans out there, and it was an awesome, awesome, awesome event. And then I followed the Red October bus to the Citizens Bank right around the corner. And the bank actually had some stuff ready there. It's not the Philly stuff, it's the bank stuff they were handing out. So when I got there, I noticed a lot of people had this green Phillies cheer cards. Everybody was holding their cheer cards, and the TV station was there too, making videos. So I was able to get one of the green cheer card, which I really like because it is the Eagles Kelly green plus Phillies. And then later on they came out with the red Phillies cheer card. And in a short time, all the cheer cards was picked up by the fans, and they were gone. And also I got this Citizens Bank pen with the Phillies logo on it. For some reason, I have noticed a lot of Phillies stuff other than this home run straw hat. Right, as you can see, a lot Phillies stuff from their sponsors. The Phillies logo is very, very tiny on it. This is a drawstring bag they put on the Citizens Bank giveaway table. And the logo is always very tiny. And for this pen, I will have grabbed a few more, but I didn't know. I thought it was just Citizens Bank pen, which I don't really need, but it's got a tiny, tiny Phillies team logo on it. And then I think they handed out, because it was a short stop, so they might have tossed or handed out a very limited number of the the Phillies Red October rally towel from on the big Red October bus. And then after that, I followed the bus down the street to the Philadelphia City Hall. So you see what I'm talking about. With the police escort and the big red October bus marching down the street, the Phillies motorcade, the whole thing, it's just nothing but pure excitement. With all the sounds and lights, it was crazy. And then when the bus got to the city hall, I have to say this. I have never seen so many people gather in one place in Philadelphia. Other than the Eagles Super Bowl win, championship parade. Yes, there were a lot of people on Broad Street, and there were a lot of people in front of the Art Museum. But that is different. I'm just talking about, for a random event. I have never seen so many people gathering in one place. When the Red October bus got to the City Hall, there were so many people waiting there. I don't even know where these people came from, and why. My question is, why didn't they go to the Comcast Center? They know the bus stops there earlier, before the City Hall stop, and also it's on the bus tour schedule. They know the bus stops at the Citizens Bank right down the street. Why is everybody gathering from the City Hall? I have no idea, but there were so many people there, and the Philadelphia mayor was there tossing out the first rally towel at the City Hall.
Could you do me a favor, Philadelphia? Could you make some noise for your Philadelphia mayor? Please make some noise for our Philadelphia mayor, Ms. Farmer. You are amazing, Ms. Oh my goodness.
You got the 100 on there.
You got the 100 on there. You're doing an amazing job in Philadelphia. We all love you. Phillies love you. Thank you for. Can you wait? Give me
Hollywood, I think she needs the first round.
That's what I was saying.
She needs the first one.
Miss Parker, could you do me a favor? We have the entire city right there. I would love for you to give out the first rally towel. Could you do that for us? Absolutely. You got it. One more time, make some noise for our mayor, Miss Parker.
What an arm of Miss Parker, wow.
And I was right in front of it. It was just nuts. There were so many people there. And all they handed out was the rally towel there. No Beats necklace. No cheer cards. I don't know what's the deal with the cheer cards. They ran out at the Comcast Center. Maybe that day they only had a limited number of the cheer cards they brought with them or they printed. But people that went to the later on in the afternoon stops at the Media, Pennsylvania, they told me there was cheer cards there. So I'm assuming after the City Hall stop, the bus must have stopped back at Citizens Bank Park, to take a break and also load up with more cheer cards and Beats necklaces and all the other giveaways. So that's pretty much everything on that day for the Red October bus tour. And then a couple days later on Friday, October 4th, it was the Phillies postseason block party at the Garage in Fishtown. The Garage is a popular bar and nightclub in Philadelphia. And what they did was they had the new Phillies mural. They painted on the wall outside of the Garage bar. And the artist painted the Phillies players Alec Boone, Brandon Marsh, and Bryson Scott. And the article says that they're known as the Phillies daycare. So I mean, I don't know what that means. I don't know. Daycare sounds like like a kindergarten where they watch the kids. I don't know why it's daycare. I don't know who they watch or whatever. But they're known. So the painting, right? The mural is known as the Phillies daycare. And that was the Red October bus's last stop for this series of the postseason ball game. And if the Phillies win the series against the Mets, the Red October bus come back out for the next series of the postseason game. That's how they do it. So this is the last stop for the Red October bus. And this time, things are done differently again. When I got there early and the bus was already there because I'm always trying to catch the arrival of the Red October bus, but the bus was already parked there and everything was already set up. They actually, Phillies actually had the table set up, and they had the ball girls there behind the tables, and they had the cheer cards and rally towels, everything they were giving away there. It's on the table, and they had everything there. You know, they were walking around handing out the Beats necklace, and they got lots and lots of cheer cards and rally towels on the table, and they do stamp you, so you can only get one rally towel. There were a lot of people there. Later on, they put out some liquor company sponsored mugs on the table for people to take. Beer mugs for people to take. And there was, along with the Red October bus, there was Phillies alumni player Mel Thompson and Dickie Nose, Ruben Amaro. They were all there, you know, taking pictures with the fans and signing autographs. So we took some pictures with the special guest there. We went inside the garage, and they had I think it was the state. I don't remember what it was. There was some kind of let me see, some kind of the Surfside. It was a Surfside. They had beer tasting, liquor tasting inside, and there was a lot of people choose to hang out inside of the garage bar, and it was fun. The Philly fanatic was there. He was dancing with the fans. He was going crazy, and then he jumped on top of the bus, the Red October bus, and he was dancing and doing the belly roll on there. There were just so much stuff going on there, and it was just nothing but excitement. That's why I go to those events, because I love it. So enough said about this last stop of the Red October bus, and
there is nothing better than Red October. Nothing. I know you got a chance to see Dickie Knowles and Milt Thompson. They have been playoff heroes before. And we're just excited to get this baby rolling, as you guys all are. So enjoy your night tonight. As Scott said, whatever you get in there, a portion of the proceeds go to the Alec Bolt Foundation, so it's good to a good cause. So help us out as much as you can. And thanks to the ball girls for being here as well, and everybody else. Let's go Bills!
The Phillies block party. Let me show you some of the things I got. So this Red October rally towel, signed by Mel Thompson. And also the Red October cheer card, signed by Mel Thompson. Surfside, Phillies koozie, Jim Beams, ring the bell, Phillies mug. And I had a couple of this Phillies mini helmet signed by both Mel Thompson and Dickie Knowles. And I also got a set of the Phillies Ball Girls trading cards. As you can see, each one of them is signed by one of the Phillies Ball Girl. And that's a whole set of it. So it was a lot of fun, and it was a great block party. On Sunday, October 6th, it was the Phillies postseason pregame carnival, which it's an event. They do it when there is a postseason home game. They will have a carnival outside on the side street, right outside of the Citizens Bank Park. So I went over there. I missed the first one because I was elsewhere at another event. I think it was it was another. I was at another event, so I didn't go to the first one. So I went to the Phillies' second postseason home game for the carnival, and I love this event too because they have a big Ferris wheel set up, and you can ride for free. I have to say, you know, my daughter has been on it, but I have never been on it because I'm so occupied with the radio station and the Budweiser there, you know. Let me explain to you. So there are other games going on there, and then there are sponsors such as like Hearst potato chips. They were out there handing out bags of popcorns, potato chips, and all kinds of snacks for free. And then there were food trucks there, and the radio station tents. They have contests, and they had the green screen photo. That's my favorite. That's why I went there this time, because I want to get a green screen photo with the post game series and the Phillies ballpark background pasted onto the green screen. I love those photos, and you know, you can pick out the props you want to use and put on yourself, and then you take a picture, and then they send the picture to your phone or to your email. And we took a couple of nice pictures, and then their Budweiser's always there. You know, they have a big beer garden. You can go inside, and Budweiser, you know, they sell beers, and also they give away free stuff inside the beer garden. And then the last thing, at the end of the road, it's the Phillies postseason stage, and they always, every year, they always have a really good band playing there. I don't know if this year's the same band as last year, but it's this. They play all kinds of music. It sounds very similar. Last year, the lead singer was a guy. This year, it's a girl, but it's all the same. You know, it sounds pretty much exactly the same. It's music for everybody, and there were always a lot of super fans in front of the stage dancing, and then enjoy the block party, you know, the carnival, and before the band goes off the stage, before maybe a hour prior to the Phillies game, and the DJ will continue playing music, and that's when the Phillies people come out, and then they toss those postseason baseball caps, you know, you can get it for free, but you know, I didn't get any hat because I missed the hat toss. I walked back to the radio station because I didn't get my picture, you know, I took the green screen photo I took. So I walked back there and I missed the hat toss. But I'm gonna go again. I'm gonna go again this Friday, you know, after the Phillies 2 away games in New York with the Mets, and then they come back this Friday. So I'll go again, and hopefully I can get a hat this time. Let me see. So I got this 2 koozies, one from 94 WIP radio station, finished the job. The other one's from Budweiser. And this red sunglasses I'm wearing, let me show you. It's really neat. It's from Budweiser. It says, "Drink wiser." And one of this lantern. And a Budweiser hat. That's what they have to give away there. It would be nice if there's a Phillies logo on it, but I guess they use this hats for other events too. I have got this before at other Phillies or sports event. So there were a lot of things the sponsors give away, and the band is good every year. You can go there. Sometimes I bring chairs out there. Since it's a block party, I just sit there next to the stage and watch the band playing. Love the music, and it's all the excitement, pre-game excitement before the Phillies game starts. So I love those Phillies carnival. So that's pretty much all the events that was going on for this week.
Let's go, Philly!
Let's go!
Yeah!
We need it today. We need it today. And it's happening, baby.
We're gonna get it.
We get this at 4. Let's go, Phillies.
The men sucks. Yeah, let's go.
Now, the upcoming events. So, like I said, every Monday at the Chicken Pete's in South Philly is the Brandon Graham Show at 6 p.m. and followed by the Players Lounge, featuring a current Eagle player from 7 to 8. And also at Chicken Pete's in Marlton, New Jersey, it's the All-Pro Philly Players Show. Each Monday night at 6 p.m. it features an current Eagle player along with the host, the Eagles insider Dave Spadaro, and Jerry Carlton. And the All-Pro Philly Show, it's followed by at 7:30 p.m. the Blindside Show, featuring 2 of the great Eagles alumni player, Trey Thomas and Todd Herman. And also WBCB Radio, every Monday night, it's the voice of the Philadelphia Eagles, Merle Reese's. Well, actually, that's Tuesday, I'm sorry. Every Monday night, WBCB is the Monday Night Kickoff Show. And often they feature a current Eagles player. And on Tuesday, it's the Pro Football Report, hosted by the voice of the Philadelphia Eagles, Merle Reese. And they always feature a current or an alumni Eagles player. And Bud Light Thursday night kickoff. It's always 7 to 9 p.m. and always give away Eagles tickets. And that's the event I went to a couple of weeks ago on Thursday night. Each week is a different bar. You can look up on the WMMR radio station's website under events, and you'll find that Bud Light's Thursday night kickoff event. And you have they have 7 keys to give away, and give you a raffle ticket, and you have to get a key. You have to win the key every like 15 minutes. They will call a winner, and then at the end at 7:45, actually 8:45 p.m. after the 7 keys are all given away, and if you have the winning key to open the lockbox, and then you win the tickets to the Bud Light Eagles Nest at the Lincoln Financial Field for the upcoming Eagles game. So, it's a good concept, and it's a fun event. Friday, October 11th, it's the Bud Light Eagles Pep Rally for the Eagles and Browns home game. And this time is at the Creekside Sports Bar and Grill. It starts at 6 p.m. You can look up the information on WIP event website. Saturday, October 12th, from noon to 2 p.m., Super Bite Ride Liquor in Morristown, New Jersey, grand opening. And they'll have very, very, very popular in the area right now. The Eagles alumni player Hollis Thomas is going to be there hosting the event, and it says that they have food, giveaways, raffles, and liquor tasting and food trucks there. So it sounds like a good event, and it's right down the street from my house, so I'll be there. And then Saturday, October 12th, the same day as the Byra Liquor Store event. It's from 2 to 4 p.m. It's the Lexus dealer, car dealer. They will host an Eagles tailgate party. It's in Wilmington, Delaware. They're going to have Swoop Eagles cheerleaders, and Eagles legend Mike Quick is going to be there. Mike Quick is the alumni player, Eagles great, and he is the one that does the Eagles game broadcasting live on the radio with Merle Reese. So Mike Quick is going to be there. You can go meet him, get autographs, and take a picture with him. That's a Lexus dealer. This Saturday in Wilmington, Delaware. And then also Saturday, October 19th, at Chicken Pete's in South Philly, there's going to be an Eagle-themed family fun day. And it's the same thing. They're going to have Swoop, Eagles cheerleaders, and raffles and giveaways there. I won't be here because I'm going to be on that cruise. And then the last one that I know, it's on Tuesday, October 15th. There at it's a Halloween thing, okay, at the Bates Motel and Haunted Hayride in Glen Mills, PA. There's gonna be another Eagles themed event with Swoop, Eagles cheerleaders, and it says that they have raffle, but I think this is a paid event because you gotta buy the tickets to go to the Bates Motel and the Haunted Hayride. But it's Halloween time. If you're gonna go to a hayride, you go there, and then you get to meet Swoop and Eagles cheerleaders, and you might win the raffle. So it's just an added on perk to a regular boring or not so boring Halloween hayride. I wonder if Swoop is gonna dress up as the pumpkin head. I don't know. I wonder if the cheerleaders are gonna wear the Wicked Witch Halloween costume. I don't know, but we'll see. You know what? I don't really care because I'm not gonna be here. I'm gonna be on a cruise and I'm gonna have fun. So it's the postseason game for the Philadelphia Phillies. Now they're evened out with the New York Mets, 1-1 at home. And let's see what happens with the next 2 games in New York. Hopefully the Phillies wins all those games because Bryce Harper just started to play good again at the second game with the Mets. So I think Bryce Harper is red hot right now. So are the Mets. The Mets are red hot too. But we need this. We need Phillies to win the next 2 games, or at least one in New York City. It is doable, and we'll see. I'm going to go to more of the Phillies game watch party, and I'm going to cheer for the Philadelphia Phillies. And the Eagles, they got to do better. Because with that coach, Nick Sirianni, I just don't know what the hell's going on there. And hopefully, Jalen Hurts get himself together. No more turnovers. And no more hesitation. Get rid of the ball quick. Get the ball to the receivers. Get the ball somewhere. Pushing down the field. And let's win some games. The next few Eagles games, it shouldn't be hard. It's the Browns and the stinky New York Giants. And, you know, we'll see. Philly sports, you never know. That's why in Philadelphia, they say there's always next year. That's why I do the Phillies events, because all the events are exciting and it's never disappointing. Even if the Philly sports team lose a game, lose 2 games, the pep rallies and the Red October bus tour and the Fan Fest, it's still cool and it's still fun. And I'm never disappointed. I'm always have fun and I'm always excited. So let's go Phillies. Let's go Eagles. E-A-G-L-E-S. Eagles! Let's go, Phillies!